What's up, gamers? It's your boy. Launchpad 1412. Excited to be back with some Madden 23 gameplay here. We have the Alphabet Series Episode 12. We are 9-2 in the series, trying to go 10-2. We got the Cowboys up to bat. A pretty sound team, a pretty well-rounded team on offense and defense. So it is definitely a pleasure to play with this team, as we're 9-2. And, a team like this gives us a good chance to get a victory. But unfortunately, we're going up against the 49ers, a very sound team as well. So, I show my losses, so you don't know whether I'm going to win or lose. So that's one of the, I think, great things about subscribing to this channel. If you don't know, we do have a playlist. Check out the playlist. If you miss an episode, if not, thank you for keeping up. But, either way, you're showing the love. I appreciate it. Let's get into this game. The first drive for my opponent tells me a lot about my opponent most of the time. Every now and then you'll have an opponent that'll switch it up. They'll do something on the first drive and then they'll do something totally different in the middle of the game or the very next drive. You just never know. Even I do that from time to time, throw my opponent off. But one thing I noticed is that this guy runs a lot. Now, he did throw the one drag to the tight end kettle. There it goes again. He did it on the first play. He does it on that play right there. So that's something I kept in mind. But this time he does something different. He throws it to I believe that's my boy Ioka. I think that was Ioka, or maybe that was Samuels. I can't remember which one, but basically he throws it over the middle. That's what's important. Fun play right here. You guys know I like doing this play. But after I seen that first drive, I said, okay, I got to play this, a little bit different. Lately, I've been a little frantic with the plays, just throwing all over the field. I didn't feel like I could do that in this game, and technically, I actually wasn't in that mode, to be honest. So we're going to hit our opponent with a combination of running and passing. As we get lucky right there, these guys kill me when they come off the defensive line and do that. Because sometimes they get picked. They're like, man, you got to be kidding me. It's funny because on that play specifically, I actually wanted Tony Pollard in that play, but luckily Double E decided to catch that ball. I mean, he can catch, but sometimes he's more prone to drop it than Tony Pollard. Look at that blitz right there. That defender went past two blockers to sack him right there, forcing his fourth and one CD Lamb with a huge catch on this drive. So I'm taking my time, so to speak, not necessarily on purpose because of the way he's playing defense, and also because I clearly understand who I'm going up against. As we get the touchdown right there, Noah Brown, good catch, good throw by Dak. Now, he loved doing this thing where he did like a motion with his running back out the backfield, but that time he throws a streak. So I'm like, oh, okay. I thought he was going to go to the tight end again, but that time he throws sort of a slant streak, or whatever you want to call that. Runs with McCaffrey inside zone and gets the field goal. I'm not gonna lie, I just felt like, oh man, I'm like, this guy. I feel like I should stop. I feel like this guy shouldn't even have 10 points, to be honest. Which should be completely honest. I feel like he should have 10 points, but some people do have more of what you would consider a Spurs-like, or maybe even a Patriots-like offense, and he's one of those type of guys. And if it's effective, I'm sorry. If it works, it works. You can't really knock it if it works. And I don't think he's not doing anything cheesy, so I can't really knock him. The inside zone is tough to stop to a degree on Regs, depending on what team you have. But the Cowboys are more than capable of stopping it. So he's just doing a good job getting down the field. It's a tad bit annoying because it's a bit basic and it feels stoppable, but I'm not stopping it, obviously, because he has 10 points. 10-7, our opponent has the lead. I had to catch that one myself right there, or that would have been a pick. So we're coming down the field. Dak Prescott goes 15 for 15 in this contest. I don't miss a pass. But you got to know I have missed passes. I mean, not passes, but I have been perfect for the field in the past, and I've still took on an L. So we'll see if that can lead to a victory. Fourth down, again, we end up going to Tony Pollard. Again, I figured it worked the one time, and I kind of thought he was going to go to CD Lamb. CD Lamb was actually open on that play, but luckily Tony Pollard caught it. He had a tougher catch. Tony Pollard again catching another tough pass, making the score 14-10. Now that touchdown is huge. I didn't mean to take that much time off the clock. I took a whole quarter and almost a half. I think actually a quarter and a half, technically, on that drive. I didn't mean to, but I'm glad I did because of the way our opponent plays. The first incomplete pass, and I believe the last incomplete pass of this game, because he goes 12 for 13 from the field. So let's see what happens. A minute and some change left. He decided to run right there. Not what I would have done, but to each their own. Fourth down and 2. He goes to the middle. And that time, that was smart because he normally lets the drag out. Look at that. I should have had that. I'm like, come on, EA. That's Anthony Barr I'm using. Like, he's normally known for catching those picks in Madden, at least. I don't know about real life. But in Madden, he normally catches them. Like, you've got to be kidding me. So, no turnover so far. And this contest right here, again, he goes over the middle and catches me off guard. 14 seconds left to go into the game. He throws to the right, and I'm not sure why he did this. I don't know. He didn't do this all game. The one thing he didn't do all game, he did. I think he was trying to get out of bounds, but luckily I was in man coverage and I had a guy follow him, Vandevich, Vander Esch, I believe that's how you pronounce his name, was following him, and we got the tackle. So he basically saved the game because honestly, I don't know if I was going to stop this guy. Man coverage, but then again, I kind of had to stop with Anthony Barr, but it didn't give it to me. I mean, EA Sports is in the game. But yeah, this game was, man, I got to give him this. He made this game competitively annoying. But we get the dub, man. We are 10-2 in this series. We get the dub with the Cowboys. Shout out to my boy KG. I know this is his favorite team, so that's another reason why I wanted to get this win, but it almost turned into a loss. I mean, if we, don't stop our opponent or something, I don't know, man, but but luckily we was able to get that, man. Woo, it was just one of those. He made. I mean, there's no knock on the opponent. He made it annoying. He made it one of those games that wasn't as fun as I would have liked it to be. It was definitely a lot of concentrating in this because I didn't want to make a mistake. I felt like if I made one mistake, I probably lose this game. And sometimes Madden games are like that, depending on who you're playing against. And the 49ers are tough, and a lot of people have been picking them lately. We're going up against them a lot in these series, which I think is awesome. I like that people are picking my team, even though at the same time I hate beating my team. But at any rate, shout out to our opponent. Much love, much respect, man. 10-2, man. We got to try to keep the streak going, man. We got to try to, when we play with good teams like this, like the Cowboys, we got to try to get the dub. Your boy.